When it comes to concealed carry, today's micro pistols pack serious punch without taking up much pocket space. Manufacturers aren't just shrinking sizes, they're pushing boundaries with innovative features, precision engineering, and surprising performance in pint-sized frames. Whether you're after reliable self-defense or a solid range companion, these 10 micro marvels are worth your attention. Let's dive into 10 of the best micro pistols you can own right now.
1. NA. 22 Short, Small Frame, Serious Intent.
Meet the very definition of tiny but mighty.
The NA.
22 Short holds the prestigious title of the world's smallest 5-shot revolver, and it wears that crown with serious swagger. At first glance, it might look like a novelty piece, but underestimate it, and you'll miss one of the most precisely built micro revolvers ever made. Fully machined from stainless steel, it boasts a polished cylinder and sleek flats that glint under light like a high-end watch. It's not just a showpiece, its minimalist frame, absence of a trigger guard, and single-action mechanism make it both functional and intentional. Each shot must be manually cocked, demanding attention and discipline from the shooter. This design choice removes accidental discharges from the equation and makes the shooter feel totally in control. The grip is no afterthought either. Sculpted in a bird's head configuration with laminated rosewood panels, it sits snugly in your fingers, light, but reassuringly solid. The hammer spur is textured for positive engagement, and the balance of the revolver, though diminutive, feels crafted with care. It's a gun that whispers elegance and shouts reliability. Ideal for deep concealment or as a discreet backup weapon, the NA. 22 Short is a favorite among collectors, seasoned carriers, and anyone who appreciates the beauty of classic revolver engineering scaled down to pocket size. This is the kind of firearm you'd expect a gentleman spy, or perhaps an old-school gambler, to carry in a waistcoat or boot.
Tiny?
Absolutely. But make no mistake, this is a real gun, built with real purpose.
2.
Bond Arms Bullpup 9, compact beast with big gun energy. Don't let the compact silhouette deceive you. The Bond Arms Bullpup may 9th look small, but it's a powerhouse in disguise. Packing a 3.35-inch barrel into a frame that measures just over 5 inches, this pistol rewrites what's possible in subcompact design. It's not just efficient with space, it's masterful. The Bullpup 9's most striking visual cue? That engraved rosewood grip, which offers more than good looks. It provides a full, confident hold that instantly feels natural, even in larger hands. The backstrap is widened and strategically positioned to nestle into the web of your palm, absorbing recoil like a shock absorber in a sports car. And speaking of recoil, this gun eats it for breakfast. Thanks to its unique bullpup design, the barrel sits further back in the frame than traditional pistols. That means less muzzle flip, better balance, and faster follow-up shots. In short, it feels more like shooting a mid-size pistol, even though it's easily pocketable. But this isn't just about feel, it's about performance. The Bullpup 9 is exceptionally accurate, even under pressure. Whether you're drawing from concealment or taking slow aim at the range, this little machine delivers groups that defy its size. And with 7+1 capacity, you're not sacrificing firepower either. Add in Bond Arms' legendary build quality, tight tolerances, smooth slide operation and top-tier materials, and you've got a pistol that doesn't just look custom. It is custom, in all the ways that matter. Whether you're a veteran of concealed carry or a first-time buyer looking for reliability with finesse, the Bullpup 9 is that rare find, a small gun that behaves like a big one. It's rugged.
It's refined.
And once you fire it, you won't want to carry anything else.
3. Kimber Micro 9, Elegance Metz Everyday Carry.
Following the rugged precision of the Bullpup 9, we step into the realm of refined firepower with the Kimber Micro 9, a micro pistol that doesn't just perform, it performs with style. If micro pistols had a first-class lounge, this is the gun sipping espresso at the bar. The Micro 9 is the Cadillac of concealed carry, blending 1911-style ergonomics with a proven punch of the 9mm round, all wrapped in a sleek, pocket-sized design that practically oozes craftsmanship. From the moment you pick it up, the Micro 9 feels like a tailored fit. Its aluminum frame and steel slide are finely machined, and every edge, texture, and contour speaks of Kimber's commitment to quality. Slide serrations are crisp, the trigger brake is clean, and the recoil is surprisingly manageable for such a lightweight carry piece. Of course, no luxury ride is without its quirks. The traditional beaver tail grip safety and iron sights may snag on the draw for some, especially in tight concealment. But for many shooters, especially those familiar with 1911 platforms, these are welcome, even nostalgic touches that enhance control and aim. And while the price tag might raise an eyebrow, what you're investing in isn't just a firearm, it's confidence in the palm of your hand. This is a gun that you'll trust in high-stakes situations, and still admire when you're simply showing it off at the range. It's elegant, reliable, and beautifully balanced between old-school heritage and modern-day defense needs. Where the Bullpup 9 brings muscle and mechanical brilliance, the Micro 9 answers with refinement and reputation. For those who demand more than just function from their EDC, Kimber's offering is nothing short of a statement piece.
4. Springfield 911 A Modern Classic in Microform.
Following the refined confidence of the Kimber Micro 9, the Springfield 911 enters the stage with quiet precision and everyday practicality. It's the gentleman's sidearm for the modern world, sleek, lightweight, and incredibly familiar to those who love the 1911 platform, just reimagined for deep concealment. Weighing in at only 12.6 ounces, the 911 is one of the most comfortable micro pistols to carry daily. Slip it in an IWB holster or tuck it in a jacket pocket, and you'll barely notice it's there, until you need it. And when that moment comes, you'll be grateful for its crisp single-action trigger, smart ergonomics, and reliable performance. Designed for shooters who value both aesthetics and function, the 911 features clean, angular lines that mirror its full-sized cousins, while TrueGlow Pro night sights ensure visibility even in low-light encounters. These sights aren't just a bonus, they're a serious advantage in a defensive scenario, offering fast target acquisition when every second counts. Although it pays homage to the 1911, the Springfield 911 smartly omits the traditional grip safety, streamlining the design while keeping the essentials like the manual thumb safety and exposed hammer. Controls are laid out intuitively, especially for shooters already familiar with 1911-style operation. What truly sets the 911 apart is its balance between discretion and dependability.
With a
2.7-inch barrel, it's compact without being underpowered, chambered in 380 ACP, a cartridge that strikes the perfect blend of manageable recoil and self-defense capability in this size class. It's available in sleek black or classic stainless, and the customizable grip panels give it a subtle flair, because even in the world of concealed carry, style still matters. So while the Kimber Micro may 9th be the luxury sedan of micro pistols, the Springfield 911 is the sleek European coupe, sharp, agile, and ready for the open road or a tight spot.
5.
Seecamp LWS 32, the godfather of pocket pistols. If the Springfield 911 is a modern classic, then the Seecamp LWS 32 is pure old-school royalty. Revered by some, underrated by others, this pistol doesn't ask for attention, it simply deserves it. For over 30 years, the LWS 32 has been the silent benchmark for ultra-concealable firearms. At first glance, it's almost too small to take seriously.
No sights.
No rals. No dramatic slide serrations or skeletonized triggers. But that's the whole point. This gun is pure function, distilled to its essence. It was never meant to be flashy. It was meant to save your life, quietly, quickly, and at extremely close range. What makes it special? For starters, the chamber ring delayed blowback system, a rare and ingenious mechanism. Instead of relying on size or heft to manage recoil and pressure, the LWS uses precision engineering to delay the slide's rearward motion until chamber pressure safely drops, allowing this tiny frame to reliably fire.
32 ACP.
Its double-action-only trigger is smooth and consistent, perfect for pocket carry where safety is paramount. And while some shooters might scoff at the lack of sights, others know exactly what this pistol was made for: up-close, no-hesitation defense.
Point, shoot, survive. The grip?
Surprisingly ergonomic for such a compact frame. And at just 10 ounces, it vanishes into any pocket, ankle holster, or concealed pouch. You won't feel it until you need it, and when you do, it'll be ready. The Seecamp LWS 32 isn't just another micro pistol. It's a pioneer, a design that challenged the norms before micro-compact was even a trend. Today's sleek, high-capacity pocket pistols owe a quiet debt to this little legend.
Call it a relic if you want.
But don't be surprised when it outperforms expectations in the most critical of moments.
6.
Standard manufacturing switch gun, the sci-fi pocket revolver. Just when you thought the micro pistol world had shown you everything, the switch gun appears like something straight out of a futuristic spy film. Half revolver, half transformer, this is a gun that doesn't just conceal, it evolves. Designed by Standard Manufacturing, the switch gun is unlike anything else in its category. Folded up, it looks more like a high-tech gadget than a firearm, taking up no more space than your smartphone. But with the simple press of a button, it springs to life, unfolding into a full-sized grip revolver chambered in
22 Magnum.
The transformation is fast, instinctive, and impressively smooth. 1 second it's dormant, the next it's ready to defend. And let's talk safety. When folded, the grip completely covers the trigger, eliminating any chance of accidental discharge. It's a smart touch that turns it from tactical tool to daily carry companion with zero compromise. The grip is full-sized, not just for show, but for serious control. Unlike many micro revolvers that feel like toys in the hand, the switch gun gives you the stability and leverage of a larger frame firearm, enhancing both accuracy and recoil management, especially important in stress-filled moments. Crafted from CNC machined stainless steel, this revolver isn't just about clever design, it's about durability. Every line and angle is engineered with long-term performance in mind, and the polymer grip panels keep it lightweight without sacrificing strength. At only 9 ounces, it's one of the easiest revolvers to carry and one of the most innovative to draw. It's a gun that demands a second look, whether from curious range buddies or cautious attackers. Where the Seecamp LWS 32 is the minimalist's dream, the switch gun is the futurist's fantasy come to life, an everyday carry option with innovation at its core and protection in its purpose.
7. Bond Arms Backup, Old School Power, Modern Day Bite. After the futuristic transformation of the switch gun, the Bond Arms Backup brings us crashing back to earth, in the best way possible. Rugged, raw, and unapologetically powerful, this micro-sized monster is proof that big bore doesn't have to mean big frame. Chambered in
45 ACP, the backup carries serious street credentials. One look and you know, this isn't a toy.
It's compact, yes.
Concealable, definitely.
But soft? Not a chance.
Originally inspired by the classic Derringer, the Bond Arms Backup takes that old-school design and injects it with 21st-century grit.
The result?
A 2-shot, break-action powerhouse built to hit hard and stay hidden.
Let's talk build.
The Backup's bead-blasted, anti-glare stainless finish makes it perfect for discreet carry, especially in tactical or low-light environments. It's no nonsense from top to bottom, a working gun, for people who actually carry. The rebounding hammer, crossbolt safety, retracting firing pins, and spring-loaded cam locking lever round out a package that's both tactically smart and mechanically sound. Bond Arms didn't just throw a big caliber into a tiny frame, they engineered a platform that can handle it, shot after shot. And yeah, it only holds 2 rounds. But that's 2 rounds of 45 ACP, more than enough to stop a threat cold at close range. When you carry the backup, you're not relying on quantity. You're counting on immediate impact. If the Seecamp is the gentleman's pocket piece and the switch gun is the tech lover's fantasy, then the Bond Arms Backup is for the no BS defender, the kind of person who believes reliability should come with recoil and reputation.
It's tough. Tactical. And totally badass.
Exactly what you'd expect from a modern Derringer reborn for real-world carry.
8.
Ruger LCP-2 Light Rack.
22 LR, train hard. Carry smart.
After the raw recoil and brute force of the Bond Arms Backup, let's shift gears, but not downshift in quality. The Ruger LCP-2 Light Rack is proof that not every micro pistol has to kick like a mule to earn your respect.
Chambered in
22 LR, this pistol is what many would call a training gun, but that description barely scratches the surface. Because behind the approachable caliber lies a platform that's been thoughtfully engineered to elevate your skills, enhance your comfort, and stretch your range time, without stretching your budget. Let's start with why it's called the Light Rack. Ruger designed the slide to be incredibly easy to manipulate. Whether you're a beginner learning the basics or a seasoned shooter who just wants something easier on the hands, this slide is smooth, consistent, and user-friendly. No broken thumbs, no sticky jams, just clean cycling every time. Its blowback action has been refined for the 22 LR cartridge, offering excellent reliability and minimal recoil. That means you can shoot longer, train harder, and focus more on fundamentals, grip, stance, trigger control, without flinching from every shot. And despite its micro frame, the LCP-2 Light Rack holds 10+1 rounds, giving it one of the highest capacities on this list. Combine that with its featherlight 2.75-inch barrel, and you've got a micro pistol that's not only easy to carry, but a blast to shoot, literally. It's also incredibly affordable.
Ammunition costs for
22 LR are a fraction of what you'd pay for 9mm or 45 ACP, meaning more reps, more practice, more progress. If you're new to concealed carry, this is the perfect stepping stone before jumping to heavier calibers.
And if you're a veteran?
It's the ideal plinker to keep your edge sharp without punishing your hands, or your wallet. The Ruger LCP-2 Light Rack doesn't pretend to be something it's not. It's honest, dependable, and built to help you hone your craft, one smooth shot at a time. Because sometimes, the best weapon isn't the loudest, it's the one that makes you better.
9. Smith & Wesson Bodyguard 380. Tactical cool mates et vérité reliability.
After sharpening your skills with the LCP2 light rack, it's time to step into something a bit sleeker, the Smith & Wesson Bodyguard 380. A pistol that feels like it was designed in a cyberpunk lab but made for real-world carry, this compact powerhouse combines futuristic flair with battle-tested functionality. Visually, it's got that Blade Runner aesthetic, clean, angular lines, a stainless steel slide over a matte black polymer frame, and an overall vibe that says, yes, I'm small.
But I mean business.
It's ultra-concealable, extremely lightweight, and disappears into your waistband, jacket pocket, or ankle holster without breaking the silhouette. But this isn't just about looks. The double-action only DAO trigger means every shot requires a deliberate pull, making it safer for deep concealment without relying on external safeties. While some shooters may find the trigger a bit heavy, clocking in around 9.5 pounds, it's incredibly smooth and consistent, and more importantly, adds a layer of intentional control in high-stress moments. The ergonomics are well thought out, with a grip that fits naturally in your hand and offers just enough texture to maintain confident control. It also ships with 2 magazines, one with a pinky extension for enhanced grip, and a flush-fit mag for maximum concealment.
At just
12.3 ounces, the Bodyguard 380 feels almost toy-like in weight, but make no mistake, this is a serious tool built for those who prioritize discretion without sacrificing defense. The sights are drift-adjustable for better zeroing, and the stainless steel barrel enhances long-term durability, even with regular carry and use. Where the Ruger LCP2 is your friendly training companion, the Bodyguard 380 is your silent operator, low profile, mission-ready and dressed for action.
It's not the flashiest.
It's not the loudest. But when you carry it, you feel like you've got something special.
Something sharp.
Something that just fits.
10.
Honorable mentions and final thoughts. Big decisions in small packages. As we wrap up our journey through the world of micro pistols, one thing becomes crystal clear: size isn't everything, but smart design is. Whether you're drawn to the elegant lines of the Kimber Micro 9, the sci-fi styling of the switch gun, or the raw punch of the Bond Arms backup, there's a pistol out there tailored to your lifestyle, your needs, and your definition of personal protection. Choosing the right micro pistol isn't just about specs or style, it's about balance. You're constantly weighing concealability against caliber, comfort against control, price point against performance. And in today's market, that's not a limitation, it's a luxury. Because never before have we had so many excellent options packed into such tiny frames.
You want ultra lightweight?
Look at the Ruger LCP2 light rack. Prefer something classic and discreet? Try the Seecamp LWS 32. Want a gun that makes a statement before it even fires? That's where the Bodyguard 380 shines. And let's not forget those just off this list: the Sig Sauer P238, Car CW380, or Taurus GX4, each worthy of mention and proof that this space is constantly evolving. But above all, the best micro pistol is the one that you'll actually carry, the one that you train with, and the one that gives you the confidence to face the unknown. Because whether you're a first-time carrier navigating EDC for the first time, or a seasoned shooter looking for the perfect backup, what these pistols offer is more than compact performance. They offer peace of mind, right in your pocket.
So take your time.
Try different platforms.
Ask questions. Test them at the range.
And when you find the one that disappears into your waistband, fits like a glove, and hits where you point, you'll know. Bell, thanks for sticking with us through this countdown of compact powerhouses. Speech balloon, drop your favorite micro pistol in the comments, hit that like button if you learned something new, and subscribe for more no-nonsense firearms breakdowns. Until next time, stay sharp, shoot straight, and carry smart.